Hi guys, welcome back to yet another episode of me trying to explain the relationship between the East African countries, that is Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania. Now in my previous video, for those of you who haven't watched it, when I was talking about the romance between Kenya and Uganda, you need to know that the bond between Uganda and Kenya is much stronger than that of Tanzania. Reason being, with Uganda and Kenya, they share a lot when it comes to politics, social-wise, business-wise. You have so many students coming in from Kenya studying in Uganda, which is not the case with Tanzania. However, I would like to highlight the fact that the relationship between Uganda and Tanzania is basically stronger on the business side, and so let's just delve into it in this video. So this financial year 2022-2023, Tanzania is expected to start charging Ugandan cargo trucks a flat fee of $144, which is an equivalent of about 512,000 Ugandan shillings. Now, this has really come a long way. Trust me, it has come a long way. Last year, Tanzania had slapped a huge fee of $500 on Ugandan cargo trucks. $500 equates to about 1.7 million Ugandan shillings. That is how much a Ugandan business person had to pay when they're using the Mutukula-Dar es Salaam road, which is 1,487 kilometers. Now this money is used for road repairs and maintenance, but it's a lot. Uganda was charging $144 for goods from Tanzania, and to Tanzania 144, but Tanzania was charging 500. It's really unfair. But Ugandan authorities, of course, did not take that lightly. No, they did not. They immediately protested and filed a complaint with the East African Community Council of Ministers and accused Tanzania of imposing different road user charges to partner states in the same trading bloc. Now, for those of you who do not know, Tanzania acts as a gateway to its landlocked neighbors, that is Uganda, Rwanda and Burundi. Tanzania is essential when it comes to business, so we do not want any issues with Tanzania. These landlocked countries don't want any issues with Kenya or Tanzania. So it's very important, it's imperative that these relations are kept clear and sweet as day, because once the deals are frustrated, once the governments are frustrated, only the common man suffers. Trust me, and of course overall the economy of this country suffers. So it's very important that whatever issues are there, the underlying issues are completely resolved. And meanwhile, what Tanzania was charging $500 on Ugandan trucks, it was charging $152 on Rwanda cargo trucks. That's an equivalent of about 514,000 Ugandan shillings. So you can imagine, it was really unfair on Uganda. Why were you charging Uganda so much money? So it's expected to drop those charges to $144. Now this $144 is a flat fee that is charged in the common markets for Eastern and Southern Africa, that is COMESA. And this is a 21-member free trade area stretching all the way from Tunisia in Northern Africa all the way to Eswatini in Southern Africa. Also to note that last year in 2022, the president of Uganda, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, met with the president of Tanzania, President Samia Suluhu Hassan, to discuss issues going on between their countries. And one of the issues that were discussed were the non-tariff barriers. I mean, President Museveni definitely asked President Samia, like, what's up? Why is Tanzania charging Ugandan cargo trucks $500 when Uganda is charging $144, which is in agreement with the Common Markets Protocol, but Tanzania is being shady? What's up with that? Then President Samia said, look, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have done that, so let's just squash the beef. So the two presidents agreed they'll squash the beef and erase whatever barriers are there between the two countries. So they told their ministers to meet and resolve any non-tariff barriers that are existing. Now, to those people who don't know what non-tariff barriers are, those are restrictions on imports and exports coming in and out of a country. Now guys, I cannot talk about the relationship between Uganda and Tanzania without explaining the elephant in the room, the big elephant. I think it's even colored red or green, I don't know. But yes, the elephant is the East African crude oil pipeline project. Now this project is a huge deal for Ugandans and Tanzanians as well. Now it will be transporting crude oil from Lake Albert in Uganda all the way to Tanga port in Tanzania. Now it has a lot of benefits and disadvantages as well. When you're looking at disadvantages, you're looking at it from the environmental aspect. I mean, those are things that will definitely occur, but if you ask me, the benefits definitely outweigh the disadvantages, because this whole project is going to help to boost up the economies of both countries, Uganda and Tanzania. And of course, there's a lot more that will be collected in terms of taxes, if you ask me. So it's definitely something I look forward to. And also recently, the Bank of Uganda said the major source of imports in Uganda are coming in from Tanzania with a whopping $149 million. That's the estimate that they gave, and that's an equivalent of about 559 billion Ugandan shillings. Wow, that's a lot. Talk about doing trade, talk about business, talk about romance, talk about working together for the benefit of the citizens. So you can definitely see the relationship is there between Uganda and Tanzania, and like I said, it's really stronger on the business front. And guys, I really hope you've understood what I've been trying to say about the relationship, the romance between these East African countries, that is Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania. If you have not watched my previous videos, please do, because you need to understand where I've come from explaining this relationship. For everything that happens in life, there's a genesis. That's why I really implore you to go back and watch my previous videos of stealing from Kenya, the expensive war in East Africa, to understand where we have come from. You guys, you need to know our history so that we can know wherever it is that we are going. So if you've really found this video interesting, if this type of content is your kind of thing, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified when videos like this are uploaded onto this channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye.